Recently, We Love Detroit was invited to participate in the grand opening of the William V. Banks Broadcast Museum and Media Center on East Jefferson in downtown Detroit. Hey, we're at a historic event. We're at the opening of the WGPR Historical Museum. It's just a great day, but I'm with one of the pillars that put some of those bricks in the building to make this happen. I'm with my old buddy from many years ago, Nat Morris from the scene. What's happening, Nat?
Real good, Larry. Real good.
How you doing, man? Great day today.
I'm doing great. I mean, this is a great day. It's a historical day, number one, because of it being Martin Luther King Day.
Right.
But this is also a great day because of the opening of the William V. Banks Historical Museum, the Broadcast Museum. So it's a great day.
Really great day, because this is a place that, I mean, we got many memories here.
Right.
Memories of the scene, of course.
Of course. Hey, and a lot of people don't know this, but I'm going to put this out there, Larry. All right. Back in the very beginning of WGPR television,
right.
The first day that the scene actually came on, there was a show that actually beat the scene.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't realize
That's right.
that, but a show by the name of Rollin' Funk with your host, Larry Moore.
Yeah, roller
Larry,
skate.
you remember that?
Of course I remember. It was a roller skating show. We went to 100 skaters to get the best skaters in Detroit. It was very revolutionary at the time. And I remember we used to go all the way up to Toronto to edit. And we literally
did.
We edited in Toronto. And then we would drive 200 miles and run down to the studio and put the tape in the machine 2 minutes before it's supposed to go on the air.
Oh, well.
And we did that every week.
Well, they played good, though.
They played good.
Yeah.
So you know
and
what?
your old friend Chuck Newsom, rest his soul.
Chuck Newsom, yeah. A lot of people started at this station, and it's just a great memory, and it kind of brings tears to my eyes. But love you to death.
Thank you so much, Larry. Thank you for the opportunity.
Okay.
God bless you.
God bless you. Another great day. I'm here at the historical moment of the opening of the historic WGPR. It's the William Banks.
It's the William V. Banks Broadcast Museum and Media Center.
Wow, that's amazing. It's a great day. A lot of dignitaries are here, but one of the main cogs in the wheel that make this place happen is Joe Spencer. What's happening, Joe?
Larry, thanks for being here. And you know, you're an important part of our history, and that's why you're here. I mean, your show was one of the very first shows, very first entertainment shows on the air here at WGPR. And not only that, it was innovative because nobody had done the kind of show that you were doing back then.
Rollin' Funk.
It preceded the scene, and it had young people skating, basically dancing on skates to the latest popular music, and that was phenomenal.
Yes. And I'll tell you another great night. We also did a telethon for the NAACP.
Yeah, I remember that.
We saved the NAACP.
Yes, you did. One of the first telethon. In fact, I think it was the first telethon to be conducted on WGPR. So you guys were history making for the station.
Remember old Chuck Newsom?
Yeah.
Chuck. Kind of bring tears to my eyes, but this is a great moment. I'm happy, man. All the people that turned out, and it's a history that has to be preserved for people that come behind us.
Yes.
Because we were standing on some shoulders, and some people can stand on some of our shoulders.
Yes. Well, you know, that's why that's the legitimacy of this museum. This museum reflects the history of, number one, Dr. Banks, who was a pioneer in business. I mean, not only did he buy this television station, which was late in his career, he back in the 30s and 40s was buying major buildings. He owned the David Scott building.
I did not know that.
Yes, at one time. He had properties all over the country. He was a minister. He fed hungry people. He ran a program that fed hungry people. So he was a legitimate and a far-reaching businessman. But not only was that, Channel 62 also became a launching pad for so many people's careers. I mean, if you were to scan the history of broadcasting in this community, you'd find that there were probably 50 people who ended up either before or behind the cameras at all the other television stations.
No question. Pat Harvey out in L.A., main anchor out in L.A.
Yeah, Sean Robinson, who's the star of Access Hollywood. Terry Owens, you know what I mean? And you know, people like Daphne Hughes, who is the producer of America's Black Journal, who had a very long career over at Channel 4. Bruce Harper, over at Channel 4, Henry McConaughey over at Channel 2, Jill Street over at Channel 7. I mean, the list just goes on and on. In terms of Kenny Bryant at Channel 50, it just goes on and on. So Clarence Abrams at Channel 56. All these people got their starts at WGPR and went on to have illustrious careers in broadcasting.
So, Joe, what do you see for the future of the museum?
Well, the name of the museum is the William V. Banks Broadcast Museum and Media Center. And the key is Media Center in terms of our future, because we see this to be an ongoing training facility where we will have training going on and opportunities for young people to learn about broadcasting and to experience the broadcasting. And when I say broadcasting, not necessarily broadcasting in terms of TV, because there are so many ways that people can get their messages out over the internet and so forth. So we want to continue that tradition of training young people in the media arts.
Now, I haven't had a chance to talk to you about this, but I would like to suggest perhaps having a media room, a history room, where we can find all the video on all African American history, so that our children can come and see who we were, what we did, and what happened.
You know, that is a very real suggestion. We want to expand this, and believe me, the thoughts in terms of what this can be does not begin or end with me.
Right.
And you know, people like you who have experience, who know how to do things, we invite you all in to help make this a great experience for Detroit and Detroit people.
Congratulations, Joe.
Thank you very much.
This is just simply a day of legends at the historic day of the African American Museum, the Museum of History. Now we have the William Banks WGPR Museum of Television History. And I'm with a history legend and a radio legend, Foodie. What's happening, Foodie?
I'm good. How are you?
I can't complain. Well, you know, tell me, man, what's happening now? Give me a little bit of history about you. You've been around Detroit, you're an institution in the town. What's happening?
Well, you know, from the very beginning, we were in on the discussions, all the meetings with Dr. Banks,
Right.
you know, for TV 62.
Right.
So that's when we were over on St. Albert and Gratiot.
Right.
That was before we moved
The old Mason Hall.
to Old Mason Hall. We were side door,
Right.
down the steps,
Right.
in the basement.
Right.
In the basement. But that's where we had a lot of the, you know, prelim, you know, the pre-discussions on his vision for what he wanted us to be on the radio. He wanted us to be the biggest radio personalities.
So if I'm not mistaken, wasn't he one of the first stereo stations?
Absolutely.
Right.
And not only was it one of the first stereo stations, it was one of the first home shopping network stations on the radio. On the radio.
Amazing. So what about your Sunday show? You still doing your Sunday show?
Oh yeah, I'm still doing my Sunday show. I've been doing that now for about 16 years. Sunday Night Cruising.
Right.
And we took that from WGPR.
Talked to a lot of girls from that Sunday night show. I want you to know that now.
And we took that name from WGPR, the Midday Cruise Affair. And we just made it Sunday Night Cruising with Foodie on Mix 92.3.
So Foodie, what are you doing now?
Same thing. I'm just having fun. We're in the business of entertainment, in this leisure time world. We call it the leisure time world.
Well, here's with a Detroit icon, Detroit institution on a very historic day. Thanks, Foodie. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, man.
Real pleasure.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
It takes many bricks to build a building and many bricks to especially build an historic building. And I got one of these bricks right here.
Yep.
I got a golden brick right here.
Somebody just threw it at me.
All right. Because it ain't just people in front of the camera.
Right.
There's a whole army behind the scenes.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about yourself, what you do.
Well, you know, it was GPR.
Right.
Is like an establishment, and it gave me an opportunity.
Right.
Okay, it gave me a chance to go behind the scenes and learn how to do production,
Right.
learn how to host the show, learn how to run an audio board.
Right.
All of that happened because they gave me an opportunity to come in and say, hey, you want to learn something? You can come in and do it. And so I learned as much as I could, as fast as I could, and that's a good thing.
And you brought a lot of people with you.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, if you look back at the day back in the day, people that didn't have an opportunity to go anyplace else
Right.
came to GPR.
Right.
and that was the time to learn.
So what you guys doing right now?
Right now, we own our own complex. Okay, we have
I've been there. Been amazing. Really amazing.
we have 4 TV stations, digital TV stations, W33BY. We also have a radio station, 88.1 FM, WHPR. We also have another radio station, WVIE, 107.3 FM in the Virgin Islands.
Amazing.
The other unique thing about our WVIE station, it's radio you can see, or radio we can see. And not only do you see the person on the air, you hear the music.
Come on in here, RJ.
So
come on. I can do 3.
Yeah.
I can do 3. I got the whole team here now.
Yeah.
The Dream Team is in the house.
Another national legend. That's right. This is the Dream Team. What's happening, man? Great day.
Man, this is the dream.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the dream come true.
What are your thoughts right now?
Man, if you want to do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
So,
And you know about that.
Oh, yeah, because we go way back. We go back, what, 25, 30 years?
Easy.
At least.
Easy.
Now, what we going to do from here, though?
We're going to continue.
Right.
Well,
succeed.
yeah, we're going to have you on the air on TV 33.
Okay, that's right.
We're going to have you in the Virgin Islands.
That's right.
We're going to have you on Roku. We're going to have you on all our media outlets.
Right.
And we're going to make some noise.
Amazing.
We're going to make some money.
We got black. I don't know if y'all know it or not, but we got black television royalty right here.
Exactly.
Right now.
Exactly.
You know.
And the way you produce television, I am so impressed
Thank you.
with your productions and things you do.
And I like the humor.
And you should. I'm glad Hollywood haven't came and stole you, but he's coming with us.
We make our own Hollywood.
Exactly.
Right. We're going to make it Detroit wood.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I want to present you this award.
I want to thank Mr. Tyler and L. John J. I don't know a lot of y'all. Cut it off. Detroit's newest cultural institution opened its doors in the original studios of WGPR TV, the first black-owned and operated television station in the United States. The WGPR Historical Society, organized by former station employees who came together with a mission to establish a museum to preserve the history of the first African-American owned and operated TV station in the country. Lights, camera, history.